Are you interested in making money helping to fight wildfires? Maybe you're a mechanic with a truck, or you've got a passenger vehicle. The government buys a whole bunch of different stuff to help fight wildfires. For these contracts, the government uses something called a BPA, and BPAs are used widely throughout the government to purchase all sorts of different products and services. So we're going to cover BPAs, but this Forest Service opportunity is time sensitive with new solicitations expected in February. So I want to show you what needs to be done now if you want to get in on this. And I want to start with something you've heard me say before because it's super important. Please carefully read the solicitation so you understand all the requirements and can correctly price your bid. For example, the solicitation will probably include insurance requirements. I suggest you contact an insurance broker to find out the cost of that insurance and then factor in that cost when you calculate your price to the government. Also, there may be wage requirements, so make sure you understand those when you calculate your price. Bear in mind that these costs will differ for different states and locations. Maybe you're in Oregon, but you're offering resources in Washington State. Then you need to know the wages and insurance that apply for your work in Washington. At the end of the video, when we're walking through the website, I'll show you how you can download and read a sample solicitation so you know what to expect. Okay, let's start at the beginning. The Forest Service purchases lots of stuff to support fighting wildfires. And to manage the procurements, they've created a central website called VIPR. And I'm showing you the VIPR website here. And all procurement activities to support wildland firefighting are done online through this website. The solicitations are posted in VIPR, and your bid has to be submitted online through VIPR. And after you're awarded a contract, this is where you'll find it. Like many federal agencies, the Forest Service uses BPAs to buy the stuff they need. BPA stands for Blanket Purchase Agreement. Although for fighting fires, the Forest Service calls these things Incident Blanket Purchase Agreements, or I-BPAs. So the way it works is they put out a solicitation and then you go on VIPR and apply for a BPA. But what you need to understand is that getting a BPA is not getting work. BPAs have no guarantee of work. There's no funding associated with the BPA. Instead, orders placed against the BPA create the binding contract. You'll also hear these orders referred to as BPA calls. In a BPA, you and the government agree on the resources you have available to meet the government's needs and the prices for those resources. And I-BPAs are typically issued for 3 years. So if you get a BPA, then over the next 3 years, you have the opportunity to get orders, get those BPA calls. If you don't have that BPA, then you'll probably never see these BPA calls. You won't even know about them, and you won't have an opportunity to bid on them. So the government issues a solicitation for an I-BPA. Lots of businesses apply, and the government makes multiple awards. That means they award a BPA to lots of different businesses. You can think of the BPA as a pre-approval list, and then once fire season starts, the government activates these pre-approved vendors. Okay, let me show you how this works in practice. Here, I'm on the Forest Service Region 6 website, and they list their current BPAs and the years they expire. And you can see they're rotating these out every 3 years. They do that so they don't have to rebid everything every year. So let's take a look at the ones that are expiring this year. We see the BPAs for vehicle with driver, mechanic with service truck, hauler, heavy equipment, and fuel tender expire this year. And we expect to see the new solicitations for those things around February. Okay, to apply for a Forest Service BPA, you use VIPR, but there are 2 steps you need to complete before you can even get into VIPR to apply. The first step is to register your business in SAM. And I'm showing you here the SAM website. The URL is sam.gov. Think of SAM as the government's central database of vendors. And your business must be in SAM in order to do business with the federal government. Now, the one trick to SAM is to understand that there are two different things. Your user account, that's for you personally, and then registering your business. So the first thing is creating your user account. When you go to SAM, you'll click on this sign in button, and you'll use your login.gov credentials to sign into your account. If you don't already have a login.gov account, it will prompt you to create an account. Once you've created your user account, the next thing is to register your business. You click here on the Get Started button where it says Register Your Entity. Note that SAM uses the term entity, but you should understand that to mean your business. So follow the steps it lays out to register your entity. And let me give you a tip. When you're going through the registration process, it's going to ask you for your NAICS code. The NAICS code for supporting the Forest Service is 115310. So enter that NAICS code when you register in SAM. And if you've already registered and you didn't include that NAICS code, that's no problem at all. You can just update your SAM registration and add that NAICS code to your business profile. Your business profile can have as many NAICS codes as you want. And here's another tip. You can also search for Forest Service contract opportunities in SAM using this NAICS code. If you want to do that, I have a video on how to search for contract opportunities, and I'll put a link in the notes below. The second step before you can get into VIPR is to set up a USDA Level 2 e-authentication account. This is how they verify your identity, because you're going to be signing agreements electronically in VIPR, so they need to be able to verify that you're you. On this website, click here on Create Account, and you get this question asking you what type of user are you. Click on this third button where it says Other Federal Employee/Contractor, and then go ahead and set up your account. Okay, finally, you've got the SAM registration and the e-authentication account. Now you can register in VIPR. Here I am on the VIPR website, and when you're on this VIPR tab, click on Vendor Application, and then scroll down to here where it says Log into the VIPR Vendor Application. You'll log in using your e-authentication account, and it will walk you through the vendor registration process. Now, VIPR is going to pull your business information from SAM, so that's why I wanted you to set up the SAM registration first. And let me show you something that will really help you. I'm back on that VIPR Vendor Application tab, and I strongly recommend that you click here where it says Overview for using the vendor app. That will let you download this PDF document. And this is an incredibly detailed tutorial that walks you through step by step exactly what to do to register and then how to submit a bid. Okay, let's go back to the VIPR website because I want to show you a few other things. If you click here where it says FAQs, it answers a lot of questions. And also, if you click here on key links, there's a lot of useful information on that page as well. And I told you I would show you how to find solicitation templates so you can see what a solicitation looks like. So I click here on the Solicitations tab, and then I scroll down, and this will let me select a template to download. And that way you can download it and read it and see what a solicitation really looks like. There is a ton of information on the VIPR website, but when you're going through this the first time, this is confusing. So if you're interested in getting in on this, My recommendation is don't try to do this on your own. Call PTAC. I'm showing you their website here. This is an organization that is funded by the government to help you. So find the PTAC office nearest you and give them a call. Hey friends, as always, I hope you found this video helpful. Up next is my video on how to find contract opportunities. So you can use that NATES code I showed you to do a search and find contracts that you can bid on. And don't forget to hit the like button and share the video with others who this might help. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time.